When using social media to grow your business, there are actually only two things that you need to decide. Whether you use it to sell your products or services directly, aka get more customers, or you use it to build up your brand, aka your long-term brand image and brand value of your business. Deciding this in the first place will allow you to decide which social media platforms for you to create on and the direction of your content. Now, of course, initially you probably will need to experiment with many different platforms and content directions, and it will be more messy than you think. But it is definitely a good guideline to keep in the back of your mind. So now that you have a general idea of the general direction that you want to take, the next step is to define your social media goals. Are you looking to increase your brand awareness, drive traffic to your website, generate leads, or even increase your sales? This may look a little bit similar to the previous steps, but the difference here is that now we are getting to the more specific part. Once you have defined your goals, you can then start to develop a social media strategy. A social media strategy should include the following components. Content strategy. This includes the type of content that you will be posting on your social media platforms, such as images, videos, or like YouTubes or Reels, and maybe blog posts. It should also include the frequency of your posts and the best time to post. Now, with the best time to post, obviously this has to come with experiment and depending on your analytics. And the frequency, obviously, depending on how much time you have, how much energy you have, if you have a team or not. The next is engagement strategy. This includes how you will engage with your audience on social media. This can include like responding to comments and messages, running social media contests, and collaborating with other businesses or other creators. And advertising strategy. This includes how you will advertise on social media platforms such as Facebook ads, Twitter ads, or LinkedIn ads. It should also include how you will target your audience and how much you will spend on advertising. Now, of course, on the advertising side, you don't directly have to start running Facebook ads, especially if you don't understand how Facebook ads work, how retargeting works. So this is definitely something that you can think about a little bit later if you actually want to dive into the advertising world. And remember, don't overthink this in the beginning. It is more important that you start messy because eventually, as I mentioned before, you will need the analytics data in order to decide how you should move forward. Speaking of data analytics, there are also many social media tools available to businesses that can help you with your social media engagement, content creation, and of course, the analytics. Some of these tools that are pretty well known include Hootsuite, a social media management platform that allows businesses or even creators to manage multiple social media accounts, schedule posts, and also track analytics. Canva, a graphic design tool that can be used to create high-quality images and videos for social media. And also some pretty basic animation, like this. Vista Social, a social media management tools that allow businesses to schedule posts, analyze performance, and collaborate with their team. I see Vista Social as something that is a more affordable alternative to Hootsuite. Now, I personally used or am using right now and actually loving these platforms, both for myself and for my clients. But I do have to disclaim that I no longer use Hootsuite currently because I switched to Vista Social. The reason is that at the time when I switched, which is quite a while ago actually, Hootsuite were unable to schedule Instagram Reels, which is very hard because that's pretty much what I do for Instagram for the most part. But I think ever since, they have updated their features because last time I checked, which is today, they're actually able to schedule Instagram Reels now. So if you want to, definitely check them out. The next step is that you need to track your social media performance and analytics to see how your strategy is performing. This can include social media metrics such as engagement rate, follower growth, and website traffic. But also, don't forget to track the actual important KPIs, especially for your businesses like lead generation, conversion rate, and of course, revenue. Now really quick, if you're someone who is still confused about all of this video marketing stuff and tech and AI and how all of this technology right now can help you in businesses, I've actually have a newsletter that I just created, which I will link down below. In that newsletter, you'll be able to get insight stories and updates about the industry, about the things, or maybe technology, software. So if you're interested in those type of topics, definitely sign up and I'll link them down below. So real quick, next week I will be discussing about how can you actually begin your content journey and how can you think of video marketing from a business perspective so you can actually get started. So if you're interested in that, definitely subscribe down below, turn the notifications bell on, and I'll see you guys again next week. Target audience is, or vice versa, the content will blow up on IG or YouTube but sucks on TikTok, like literally no views.